No excuse is acceptable. Kanu must be produced in court on Thursday. Igbo lawyers. Welcome to the news, and please listen to the end. Igbo Lawyers Association (LIA) on Sunday cautioned against the continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB), by the Department of State Services (DSS), and warned against the failure to produce him in court. New Telegraph reports that the DSS on July 26, 2021 failed to produce the IPOB leader at a federal high court sitting in Abuja, a situation that made the court adjourn the matter to October 21, 2021, Thursday. Recall that prosecution counsel Mohammed Abubakar on that day informed the court that Kanu could not be produced because of lapses in logistics, an explanation that ILA described as ridiculous. With the adjourned date for the case of Kanu now 3 days away, ILA insists that he must be produced in court, as it will not entertain any excuse for his unavailability in court on Thursday. The Igbo lawyer said that it is unlawful to detain an accused and at the same time vehemently refuse to bring him before the court to look into allegations leveled against him. In a statement signed and made available to journalists in Aba on Sunday by Barrister Victor Oweremadu, coordinator ILA, and the secretary, Barrister Felix Jonathan, the group said that it is craving for justice and a fair hearing for Kanu and his release from detention without further ado. ILA insists that Kanu has not committed any offense known to the law through his peaceful agitation, adding that the federal government has failed woefully to engage the IPOB leader and other agitators who called for self-determination. The group called on the government to take note that ILA as a group will be sending a delegation of senior lawyers in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on Thursday in Abuja. Today, northern elders have maintained serious influence and discreet bargain with the federal government of Nigeria to look into the demands of bandits, Boko Haram and monstrous Fulani. Attention is discreetly being given to demands, but IPOB do not deserve the mercy and attention of the government. Those effectively agitating and exercising their constitutional guarantee right to self-determination are being killed like flies by Nigeria security agents. Our people want to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hailed and healthy on that day and consequently regain his freedom, which will substantially douse the rising tension in the southeast region. Opinion: what if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is sentenced to jail? What will happen? I am just asking. Sent to jail without judgment? It is impossible. How can they send him to jail without trial? That would be infringing on his human rights as provided in the Constitution. Even the detention he has been in without trial is unlawful. Our major problem in this country is government not abiding to the provisions by the law they make. Which brings me to ask the question: does the law they make exist only on ink and paper? Does the law not exist to be practiced? I do not understand the federal government. There are some particular laws that, especially when it doesn't in any way affect them, they do not obey it. If it does not affect them negatively, they do not do it. But if a commoner, an average Nigerian, go against those laws, then hell will let loose. I do not understand why. And of course, it is very wrong to keep somebody in detention, and also you file a case in court against him, and you also keep him in detention, not wanting him to defend himself. How do you now want it to play out? How exactly do you want it to play out? You do not let him go, then you do not release him so at least he can defend himself in court. Please and please, the federal government should allow justice and the law to take its course. This particular young man has done nothing but exercise his fundamental human right, which I do not see anything wrong with anyone. Both he himself and Sunday Igbo, they have been held against their will, which is not supposed to. So you hate justice so much that you only wish for the death of it. In a country where the place of justice is enclosed in thick bulletproof iron walls and charged up with high voltage, justice has fled away to a place where smooth access is provided for it. Yes, but this only means if they can truly give justice. Thank you, Igbo lawyers group for your efforts and concern. Our governors and Ohaneze and Igbo who are hopeless and helpless. Southeast governors are responsible for Nnamdi Kanu incarceration. Let them come out and deny it. The rising tension in the Southeast is just for a singular reason, that Nnamdi Kanu is in detention without trial. The Eastern governors who knows and fail to tell themselves the truth that if Kanu is released, the problem in the Southeast would be in the decimal points. Continue with the tension, continue with the killings, and cripple your economy. Who will suffer it? How will anyone blame him for running away when the military raided his home to kill him days after he was granted bail? They came for him. When you call yourself DSS of a country, you do not respect the law of that country. You behave like criminal. You do not respect people's rights. Lack of training. Nnamdi Kanu is just like every other Nigerian. He will be treated as such by the law of the land if found culpable. He will be punished accordingly and nothing will happen. Truth be told, apart from the information getting to us that his only offense is that he is going about protesting. I tell you, if that is the case, then I do not even see the case in court. Sincerely, I do not see this particular case in court right now. I do not, for any reason, see it in court. It is not supposed to be. People have the right to their civil rights. Like they have their civil rights, they should be free to say or to speak. They should be free to move around, and all those things that are being constitutionalized, those things that is the constitution, that one can exercise his or her civil rights on. Why are they hiding him and denying to take him to court? And even his lawyers have sued the government and the Attorney General of the Federation, but they cannot come. They cannot come to their courts. They cannot come to their courts and not foreign courts. No wonder all these Nigerian soldiers were deployed to fight in the Igbo, especially our youth. About 34,000. They're about to Southeast, but it will never work. 21st is the day for Kanu. Our God is at work. I prayed to God about it very well. God who created heaven and earth and hold the massive sky without pillars is alive. Igbos should sit at home on Monday till Kanu is released. The innocent blood you guys are shedding would haunt you people.